Welcome to Follow Along Friday. My name is Ben Mickness and I'm going to be coaching you through today's session. Now we have a lazy boy on the floor. We'll see if he stays or if we can get him to move. I don't know. We've got a couple dogs that are going to be working out with us today. Now our goal for Follow Along Friday is we have a shoulder focus even though we're going to be working your full body. We're going to be doing some upper body exercises, some lower body exercises, as well as things that help build your heart rate up so that we can get the most amount of progress and benefits in only 15 minutes. Now, the way that this is going to work, we have 4 exercises, 3 levels to each exercise. Each level is based on your current aches, pains, fitness level, and the equipment that you have. We're going to go through all of these together first. You can go through them with me as a bit of a warm-up and so that you can help understand which level is going to be right for you. So we're gonna go ahead and hop in first with exercise 1, which is a pullover. Now you can do this either laying on your couch or ottoman or laying on the floor. If I can find some space here with the dogs, I'm gonna do it laying on the floor. So you're gonna have, for level 1, is just a regular old pullover. Watch the booty. So what you're gonna do here is lay on the floor with the weight in the hands, and we're gonna reach behind the head, all the way as far as you can, pulling back over in front of the face with straight arms here. Now that's level 1. Now level 2, if level 1 is easy for you, we're gonna reach back and we're gonna pause. 1, 2, and pull over. We're gonna reach back and pause. 1, 2, and pull over. And then level 3 is adding a second weight. So you're gonna grab 2 dumbbells here. You're gonna reach both back as far as you can and pull over there. Those are our 3 levels for exercise 1 with the pullover. Now exercise 2, we have a lower body exercise. We go to squats. Now level 1 for squats is body weight. We're gonna be reaching the arms overhead towards the ceiling, and we're gonna keep the arms straight, reaching as you sit your butt back and down into your squat and stand, as you sit your butt back and down into your squat and stand. That's level 1. Now if that's easy, grab 1 weight. We're gonna hold that in the center of the chest for what we call a goblet squat, and you're gonna do your same squat with the lower body, even though your upper body position has changed slightly. Squats here, and then level 3 would be adding a second dumbbell, 1 at each shoulder, and you can hold these one of 2 ways, either resting on the shoulders, how I am, or turning your palms towards you like this, whatever's comfortable for you. You're holding your weights there as you go into your squat. So that's exercise 2. Now exercise 3, we've got a row to a kickback. And with this, your levels are gonna be a supported row to kickback. So for level 1, you're gonna have knee on the couch, bench, whatever you have available, ottoman, with that same hand, you're gonna pull the arm up and kick the arm back. In and down, up, back, in and down. I'll show you from this angle as well. Up, back, in and down. That's level 1. Level 2, we come off of a supported surface and now we have a split stance row to kick back. So it's 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, leaning onto your front leg, row, kick back, in, down, row, kick back, in, and down. And your final thing, level 3, is same setup as level 2. We just add an extra kickback. So it's row, 1 kickback, 2 kickbacks, and restart. Row, 1 kickback, 2 kickbacks, and restart. Now, moving on to exercise 4, this is a tricky one. We have a plank. Now, level 1 plank can be elevated. I'd actually recommend that it's elevated, and that's gonna be on couch, countertop, whatever you have available. You can either be on the hands here, holding in this position, or if you have any wrist issues, you can always go on to the forearms as well. Whatever one you want to choose, just so you know, the forearms are typically a little harder than the hands. Now level 2, if the regular plank isn't hard enough, you're gonna be watching out for Atlas, our dog. You're gonna have your feet wide and you're gonna alternate a shoulder tap as you go back and forth with the plank here. And then level 3 would be taking that same exercise, the plank with the shoulder tap, and going from the elevated surface now on to the floor. So after going through those, choose the level that you want to start with. We have 3 rounds that we're going to go through this. So the first round can be a little bit more of an extended warm-up, a little easier. And then as we get into rounds 2 and 3, you can start to push things a little more and step things up a little bit more too. Now, the way that I'm going to do it is round 1, I'm going to do level 1. Round 2, I'm going to do level 2. Round 3, I'm going to do level 3. So you can follow along with me as well if you would like. The format of the workout is going to be 60 seconds at each exercise and then 15 seconds to switch to the next one. And by the time we get to the end of the 4th exercise, we're going to take about 1 minute to 2 minutes in between for a little bit of a bigger break. Now, the last thing that I want to share is if you have music and you want to play it, put it on now. I'm not going to play music so it doesn't drown out my voice, but that way you don't just have to listen to me. You can get something that's a little bit more upbeat and motivating to go along with my guidance. Now we're gonna kick off exercise number 1 with the pullover. We're gonna go ahead and start getting set up for that. Right above me, probably on the TV, you're gonna have your timer that you can look at. I'm gonna be calling out the timer as well. And I think we're ready to get rolling. So we're gonna get set up with the pullovers here, kicking off round 1 in 3, 2, 1, and I missed the timer. Go! We're watching out for the dog and we're reaching and stretching out the shoulders here. The pullovers are a great exercise. If you're like me, you sit too much and you're hunched forward too much, whether it's on your laptop, on your phone, watching TV, whatever it is, we're always in that hunched forward position and our posture starts to get a little wonky. We start to look a little shorter. It can lead to neck and shoulder pain. The pullovers are one of the best exercises to pull you out of that. I don't know if there's an exercise where I've had the most positive feedback from this one. I work with a lot of women who come in with neck and shoulder stiffness and tightness, and by the time they're done with this, even after 1 session, they feel so much better. So I hope that you're gonna feel the same way today. We've got straight arms continuing to reach back, tapping the floor and pulling over. You've got a few left with these. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We've got a 3rd dog that we're watching right now. His name's Keitho. He's a big, chunky, sweet boy here. He's gonna jump in too. Now, exercise 2 is the squat. Remember, I'm gonna go level 1 through round 1. So that means overhead squat here. Ready, set, go. No matter what squat level you're going with, we're sitting the hips back and down, imagining that there's a couch or a chair behind you. If you struggle with your squats, I'd even recommend sitting. If you look here real quick, standing in front of your couch and even using that as a way to help sit back to that and be a little bit of a tactile tool to help there. The second thing that we're gonna look at here as you're sitting your butt back is trying to pull your knees open, pull your knees apart, creating space so that your upper body can sit between your lower body. And not only is that gonna make it safer, it's gonna make it a little bit more effective. You might feel your legs a little bit more. You might feel your glute muscles, those booty cheeks a little bit more here too. Now, if you have hip or knee pain, I only want you to go as low as you feel comfortable. Don't force any positions, don't force any depth. Even if it's a little shallow, that's okay. Start with what feels good and then we can warm up over time. 3, 2, 1, and rest. You can sit back to a chair, or you can sit back to a dog, whatever works. Now, exercise 3 that we're moving on to is your row to kickback. I'm gonna get set up. For the sake of making sure I'm not off camera, I'm gonna go to level 2 on this one, but you choose what level's right for you. Ready, set, go. Now on this one, remember, we're gonna do both sides. So I'm gonna let you know when we're halfway, and we'll switch sides here. Row to kick back, we're pulling the shoulder blade back on the row, holding that, and then kicking the arm, extending the arm back. You're gonna feel what's called the tricep muscles, the muscles on the bottom of your arm, also known as bat wings and bingo wings. And that is not me calling them that, that's former members. Now go ahead and switch sides. You're gonna flip around and keep it rolling on side 2. Looking strong here. Arm up, kicking it back. We're looking good with these. Nothing like great motivation here. I've got 3 sleeping dogs around me as we're trying to work out. Hopefully, we're not feeding off of that energy, and I'm giving you a little bit more energy and motivation that you need here. Final, 3, 2, 1, and we switch. Final exercise, round 1, we go to your plank now. I'm I'm gonna move our timer so I can see it, and we don't have to do any extra on the plank. That's one that you don't wanna be going any longer than you have to. 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, positioning for the plank is important. I wanna make sure that your hips are in line with your shoulders. We're not dropped too low, arching your back, and your butt's not too high, sticking up like a down dog. Everything is in a straight line here, and we're holding. An easy way to help pull you into the correct position is to try to squeeze your butt cheeks. If you do that, typically you're gonna be in a good spot. If you can't squeeze your butt cheeks, your hips might be a little too high. If you feel your back arching, your hips might be a little low. Breathing through these, holding strong here. I'm gonna challenge you to hold all 60, but if you really need a break, take it for 5, 10 seconds and come back up when you're ready. It is normal to shake on a plank. I've been doing planks for too long, and you can hear I still shake. Final 10, a little longer with these, maintaining your breath. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Round 1 is done. You made it. Congrats. Now, as we're resting here, grab some water. We're gonna talk about what to expect for the rest of the workout. So, thing 1 is these follow along Friday workouts, we actually do the same workout 3 weeks in a row. Reason being is whenever you just do random workouts at all times, it's hard to make sure you're making progress and doing a little bit better each time. So by doing these same workouts, you can guarantee that you're gonna do a little bit better than the time before. And the easiest way to do that is, whether it's in a notebook or on your phone, write down what level you did for each round of each exercise, as well as maybe the weight that you used. And if you were here last week, the goal this week is to do a little bit more. If this is your first week, welcome, and I recommend writing this down. Now, this is a little bit of a unique week because this is week 3. So you won't see this workout again, but if you wanted to, you could always go back to prior weeks and do those and try to beat your numbers from that week. Regardless, write your stuff down so you know that you can beat it moving forward. Now, for round 2, based on how round 1 felt, if it was easy, let's try to do a little bit more. Maybe go up a level or add a little bit more weight. If it was a little challenging, keep it the same, and we'll make sure that going into round 2, we keep working hard. Now, we're gonna go back to the pullovers. I'm gonna go level 2. Level 2 pullover is adding the pause here. So we're gonna get ready for these, kicking off in 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, arms stay straight, pause 1, 2, and come up if you're on level 2. Now the thing here, we talked about this being one of the best exercises to loosen up the shoulders. I hope you're feeling that. I hope your shoulders are feeling a little looser. It's a little easier to reach overhead. You may even notice a little less neck and shoulder pain here. I'm just gonna scoot over a little bit so I'm not hidden behind the couch. Looking good with these, we're over halfway. Strong upper body. These are also gonna work. You might feel in your armpit, that area, that muscle is called your lat muscle. It's working, it's stretching here. Your upper back and shoulders, the backs of your arm too, the triceps, those bingo wings are working on these. You might even get a little soreness tomorrow because of this. We're under 10, just a few reps left. Finishing strong in 3, 2, 1, and switch. We move on. Now we go back to the lower body. We've got the squat again. Level 2 on the squat is the goblet squat. That's one weight at the chest. That's where I'm gonna go. We're gonna get ready with these in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now what you'll notice is, even though that we're working legs here, we're still incorporating some upper body and shoulders, which is the main focus for today. With level 1, we had the arms overhead. Level 2, holding the weight at the chest. Level 3, we've got 2 weights at the shoulder. So shoulders and posture are still working on these. You might notice, if this is your 3rd week going through these, you're starting to stand a little taller, your posture's starting to look a little bit better. You have a few less aches and pains and stiffness in your shoulders and your neck. If you're noticing that, that's normal and that's amazing. It's exactly what we're looking for. And frankly, that's why we do the same workout 3 weeks in a row, so that you can notice those things. Because like I said, when you're doing random workouts, something different every time, it's better than nothing. I'd rather have you do that than sitting on the couch. But if you can make sure that you're doing a little bit better each time, then it feels a little bit better. You see the progress, you notice the progress. 3, 2, 1, and we switch. Good work. Now we're moving on to exercise 3, level 2. That's the row to kick back. If you're following along with me, we've got split stance, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, leaning on that front leg. Ready, set, go. We're strong on side number 1. Remember, level 2 is just 1 kick back. If you're level 3, you've got 2 kickbacks for each row. Hanging in with these. Tito, what are you doing, buddy? He's such a sweet dog. We keep telling his parents that, hey, if you guys just want to stay a little longer or maybe not even come back, that's okay. We'll keep them. 3, 2, 1, and we'll switch sides. We'll keep it moving on side 2. I don't know how our boys would feel about that. I don't know if they want another brother, but man, he's just the sweetest, fluffiest dog in the world. Looking good on the row to kick back. You've got shoulders and upper back working here. Good job. 10 seconds left. This is a great exercise if you want to tone your arms and shoulders. Summer's coming up. You want to show off in a dress or even just a shirt. Feel comfortable wearing a short sleeve shirt. This is the exercise. Rest. We're moving on. Okay, now we're getting tricky. We're back to the plank here. We're going to get ready for, if you're with me, level 2, elevated shoulder tap with the plank. 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, if you're going shoulder tap, feet are a little wider here because what we want to focus on are your hips staying locked into place. Imagining your favorite drink, glass of wine. Maybe you're not an alcohol drinker and it's just a mocktail, but it's on your hips here and you're trying to prevent any movement and spilling of that drink as you reach back and forth. And wider feet will help prevent that movement. We're looking good. 30 seconds. These are tough. If the shoulder tap starts to get really hard, you can just hold the plank and not tap the shoulders, dropping it down to level 1. The levels are fluid as we're going through each exercise. Great job. You're staying strong. 15 seconds. Hanging in here. Pushing the couch, the bench, the floor, whatever your hands are on, away from you throughout this so that your body stays strong and tall. 3, 2, 1, and we rest. Way to go. Woo. Round 2 is done. Shoulders are going to be feeling it. Remember, that's the focus for today. So if you're feeling some burning, they're working. We're doing all the right things. Now we're going to get ready for level 3. Breathe. Grab some water. We're gonna regroup for this last round. And like we talked about after round 1, you get to decide where you wanna go. Up a level, continuing to push the intensity, maybe backing off slightly, totally up to you. You control it, but decide. And whatever that is, we're gonna move forward into round 3 with that. Now for this 3rd round, if you're with me, we are going level 3 through everything. And it's gonna start with the pullover with 2 weights this time. So feel free to choose what you want to go with. We're going to slowly make our way to the floor. If you need a little bit more time, that's the beauty of the video. You can just press the pause button and take a little bit more time if you need it. You ready, Apollo? We're going to go round 3, okay, baby? We're going to go pullovers. I'm going to grab my 2 dumbbells. You get set up with your weights, and we're going to kick off round 3 here, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. If you've got 2 weights with me, one thing that you might notice is that your range of motion is a little shorter because of the position of the weight. So something that you could always do if you really wanted to was do this on your couch or ottoman where you're hanging off and you can go a little lower with the hands. If you're on the floor, no biggie. You're still gonna get a lot out of this. You're still gonna feel the arms, the upper back, and the shoulders working quite a bit. 2 dumbbells makes this a little harder too because it's a little more unstable with 1 weight in your hand. You don't have both hands on just that singular weight. Maintaining strength. Arms are trying to stay as straight as possible as you reach back. As you're reaching back, you're thinking of as much space between your head and the weight as possible. Final few reps with these, 10 seconds. Looking good. Last ones here. 3, 2, 1, and we move on. Level number 3 for exercise 2 with the squat is the front squat. That's where you have 2 weights at the shoulders. If you're with me, we've got that and we're ready here. 3, 2, 1, and go. Man, this rest seems to go fast, but that's the point. because there's only 15 minutes of these workouts, I wanna make sure that your time is not wasted. I want to be as efficient as possible. So that's why we're focusing on strength with the exercises. But with only 15 seconds rest, you notice the heart rate's elevated too. You hear me, I'm huffing and puffing trying to talk. We're working. We're maybe even starting to break a little bit of a sweat here in this third round. Looking good on your squat. Again, no matter what level you're at, you're sitting your butt back and down. You're pulling your knees apart, trying to open them up so the upper body can sit between your lower body. I always think if you watch and follow along with each week, you probably get tired of my sayings. You can probably even predict what I'm about to say next, but I guess that's part of it. If you're starting to predict that, then what I'm sharing, the cues for each exercises are getting through. Final ones, 3, 2, 1, and we switch. Moving on now, level 3 is the row to kickback. If you're level 3 for this third exercise, we've got 2 kickbacks for each row, making it a little bit more spicy on the triceps. Ready, set, and go. Side 1 here. Remember, 1 kickback and a second. Restart. Row, 1 kickback, 2, and restart. Strong through these. I'll let you know when we're halfway so you know when to switch. You're trying to keep that elbow high as you go from the row to the kickback. Not letting the elbow drop, which is gonna help you work your triceps a little more. 3, 2, 1, and we'll flip. We're going side 2 and we're keeping it moving. That switch is fast so that we can get even amount of work on both sides here. We're close. That's the good news. There's under really 2 minutes left. We're almost there. It's a little bit more. 15 seconds on the road to kickback, and then we've got the tough one. Hang in there. You made it this far. You're proving to yourself that you can do it. You're getting stronger. It's the weekend. You might not even feel like working out, but you're here. I'm proud of you. 3, 2, 1, and we switch. This is it. The toughest one of the day. Plank. Maybe you're going level 1, love it. If you're level 2 on the couch with the shoulder tap, let's go. If you're level 3 with me, we're ready. Set and go. Hanging in here. The taps don't have to be fast. You can be slow and controlled with those taps. Pause on the floor with both hands and then go again when you're ready. Back and forth. No matter what you're doing on the shoulder taps, you're trying to minimize movement in the hips. Hanging in here. Remember, squeezing the butt cheeks a little bit and keeping that tension throughout. It's making sure your body's in a good position through these. Shoulders are working. Core muscles are working. You can never have too strong a core muscles. What that means is stomach's a little tighter, more toned. We all want that, right? Also means less back pain, less stiffness through your back. Super, super important for everything. Helping to undo all the sitting that we do. Under 10. We made it this far. You're hanging in. Final. 3, 2, 1, and we're done. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of happy that's week 3 and that we're moving on to new workouts and new exercises next week. If, again, that was your first one, congratulations. If you've been here before, congratulations. Way to go. I'm proud of you. Like I said, next week, we'll be back with new exercises, so make sure to check it out and come back next week so that you don't miss it. And the last thing that we always leave you with in these workouts, a couple things. Number 1, make sure you hydrate, drink a little bit of water after this. Number 2, make sure you you can drink, but also eat some extra protein to help support your muscles, get a little stronger. And number 3, we've got a nice little goodbye from the boys. Atlas is on the couch. Keto's sleeping on the floor, and Apollo is our crazy boy. He's always ready for more. So, way to go, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. We'll see you next week. Talk to you then. Good job, puppy.